Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being American, and YouTube Ronin. And I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of Live from Sparkwood and 21. This series chronicles the 1990s cult classic television series, Twin Peaks, created by David Lynch and Mark Frost, which ran on ABC. It's 25 years later. Sequel series, The Return, which ran on Showtime in 2017, the prequel film, Fire Walk with Me, and the films of David Lynch. Joining me on this odyssey, the superfans. Last call, Troy Pacelli.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Or as Dale Cooper would presumably say, I've been shot and I can't get up.
Is better half, Nanders Network.
Good evening.
And the president and CEO of not only the Flappy Fan Club, but the national campaign to elect Flappy for president in 2028. Aged boomer.
Hello, thank you for having me. Did you know that the idea for the McChicken sandwich was actually Flappy's? He was talking to the heads of McDonald's. Let's just make the McNugget, make it bigger, slap between a bun, put some shredded lettuce on it, and call it a day. That was his idea.
Wouldn't that be like one of us, suggesting that monkey meat should appear on the menu or something like that? Just interspecies, I don't know, man. That sounds kind of weird.
Okay, well, I'm just saying it's what I heard. All right.
Yikes! Yeah, well, no, I'm sure it's very, very, very entirely possible. There you go.
I would like to say hello to a few people who have joined us here in the live chat. Host of Films with Friends, the creator of the 10-word review, Big Al Presents.
Hello, hello.
Jamie Lynn Simons is with us. Let's see, he's going down. Channel member JPRPH1. My co-host on the Mystery Movie Night podcast, Enigma Severus. All right. Did I mention JPRPH1 already? Channel member. Good to see you, sir. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. All right. So, we left off last week with the episode The Last Evening, which was the final episode of Season 1. It was the Season 1 cliffhanger, where a number of lives hung in the balance.
Yeah, like half the cast.
Half the cast, pretty much. We have Dr. Jacoby, who is in the hospital after suffering a heart attack after being beaten in the park, after seeing who he believes is Laura, but is actually Maddie Ferguson dressed as Laura. We also have Pete, Catherine, and Shelley trapped in the sawmill fire, which has been started by Leo Johnson, who's trying to kill two birds with one stone. We have
killed one bird with a gun.
Yes, he did. And seems a little extreme, but that's Leo for you. We also have Leo himself being shot by Hank Jennings while he was in the process of trying to do in Bobby Briggs. We also have Audrey Horn about to come to a rude awakening over at One-Eyed Jack's, where she is undercover. And is about to find out something about her dad that she probably suspected, but still
Didn't want to see intimately.
Yeah. And
Well,
then we also have Jacques Renault, who is shot and arrested by Andy. And he is taken to a hospital where he confesses to his part in things during the night of Laura's death. And then he is very shortly thereafter dispatched by Leland. And so Jacques is confirmed dead by the end of season 1. And then, of course, we have our main cliffhanger, which is the shooting of Agent Cooper, which was, I know, a big shock to a lot of people that moment when it first aired. And the thing that you have to understand about the show at the time was that we had to wait 3/4 of a year to get to season 2, enough time. Not only for the first season to re-air in its entirety, and also you have the books. You have Jennifer Lynch's Secret Diary of Laura Palmer. You have, I believe, Scott Frost writing the Agent Cooper autobiography, My Life, My Tapes. And then you also have the Access Guide as well. And then you also had the Welcome to Twin Peaks unauthorized
I had that
book,
too, yeah.
which actually I don't think it gets anything wrong.
No,
even though it's unauthorized. Yeah, so it was pretty so there was a lot of catching up to do, a lot of reading, a lot of books that delved into the lore and talked about instances that we don't get a chance to see on the show. So,
can I ask the panel a question, though? What was this wait like? Was it like, I gotta wait 3 months? Was it was
longer than that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it I know myself, I really, I'll tell you how much I got into the shows. I pretty much started dressing like Cooper.
Yeah,
quite a bit. Not necessarily every day with the suit, but any chance I had to like put on a suit, because I did have one kind of like his, and the overcoat and everything, and I started slicking my hair back, and see, I really did get into it. We also had Industrial Symphony #1. I think
yes,
came out in that time.
I remember getting that at the local record store.
Mm-hmm. As did I.
They didn't have a lot, but they did have some VHS, and that one was just kind of right in line with it was a music store after all, so they definitely carried it. I was like, gotta get that.
And remind me, what was the release date of Wild at Heart? Was that between season 1 and 2, or was that after 2 or during?
Let me take a look. Okay, so that came out in 1990, which would have been, let me see. Let me get more specific with that, because I didn't see that right away. I got to be honest about that.
I think I had to wait until video myself to see it.
Where are you? Release date August 17th of 1990. There you go. So that was a summer release. That would have been Wait, when did Twin Peaks release? What the first season, was that 1990 or was that 89?
It ended in 90, the first season.
Yeah, I think it did. I'm pretty sure that was my.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think it was my junior year. Yeah.
It ended in May of 1990, so that means that summer was Wild at Heart, followed by the spring, or excuse me, the fall premiere of season 2. So you're right. There was Wild at Heart in between.
Yeah, I saw that, Nate. I'm working on that now.
And this was right around the time that I started, obviously spending more time looking into David Lynch. I was in school at the time, so I went across and got myself a Blockbuster account so that I could rent Eraserhead. That was the first time I'd seen that. So, yeah.
What were they saying about this online? Were people speculating in the forums and whatnot?
There wasn't really an online back then.
Sadly.
Yeah, trying to put into context for the kids listening.
Exactly.
And thank you, Nate, for the $2. It should be in the chat now, and when I can get it up above the heart, I can actually pin it.
So
which is why I always remove that.
So they found the tape of Laura talking from Dr. Jacoby last time.
True, in the coconut, as she said it would be.
Some unkind things were said about James on that tape.
Well.
But she wasn't well.
That's true.
Right.
All right. So maybe I should actually go to Cosme myself. And okay. So if everybody will now please follow me over to Cosme. The link will be at the top and or the bottom of the chats, depending on wherever the hell YouTube decides to put it tonight.
Exactly.
Mine's at the bottom.
Mine's at the bottom as well. So, all right. So, okay, we're going to see a couple of familiar people here. We are going to see Carl Starukian as the giant, aka the fireman, and he is, of course, Lurch in the Addams Family films. He's one of the True Knot, Dr. Sleep, and he was the villain in the second Ewoks movie back in the day as well. And you're also going to see Hank Warden. He's going to be the room service guy who finds Cooper and has a humorous exchange with him. And he was in many westerns and TV shows back in the day. With he was in a lot of John Wayne's films. All right. So without further ado, I say let's go ahead and start things up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on.
Oh,
because it's not working. When it sits too long, it doesn't work. So I'm going to have to count this down.
Okay.
Hold up, guys.
Our bad.
Give me a second here. I'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Flappy actually got his feathers treated for the new season. I don't know if you can tell, but it's there.
Well, he did have a tendency to preen.
Yes.
And actually, Carl Stryken is also known to Star Trek: The Next Generation fans. He was Mr. Home.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was the attaché to Loaxana Troy. Yeah, that big log in at the train station. They subsequently built like a big like roof type thing over it, protected from the weather.
Oh,
Shelter.
okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Cool.
Because it really was starting to deteriorate.
Well, time does ravage everything.
Mm-hmm. And they also put up, a rail around it because they wanted to keep fans away from it. Yes, there were people that would actively try to take pieces from it. It really kills me how many of the people that you read their name here and they're no longer with us.
It's sad, real. It's sad.
It is.
How's all the Babylon 5 actors too?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
How exactly he got that far back from the door, I'm not sure. Because bullets don't just flatten out.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe he struggled and collapsed.
That is possible, yes. Also, you'll notice the when they show his torso again, he's got the one bloody wound in his lower right abdomen, and he's got two others that are higher, not bleeding.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
which indicates to you, yeah, he was wearing a vest.
yeah, Enigma. He was in McClintock. Yeah.
He's having some trouble there. Wow.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
You didn't need it hung up.
That's great.
Nate says, don't think of it as being sad, gentlemen. These people have achieved a small form of immortality, even though they're no longer with us. Their names are not
Yeah.
forgotten. Certainly.
That's true.
He's making us. Jeez. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, you're not getting it up.
Well, I mean, he's sitting there bleeding,
Yeah.
and he still thinks to ask if there's a tip involved.
It's true. Yeah.
Well, he has manners, right? That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
you're saying.
He's a lot calmer about this than I would be, that's for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Wonderful. What do you do here, old man? Okay.
Why do I think Mr. Horn has never seen this guy?
I don't think
Very
so.
likely not.
He was prior owners hired him. He just vanishes when Mr. Horn turns a corner. It's like-
Nick says, we'll put your intestines back if they fall out when you get up. Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Alrighty then.
It's happening.
Now, if I recall correctly, he's like so many others that has a counterpart in the real world. He's a lodge
Mhm.
denizen, right? Yeah.
And he actually, in his defense, he does come up with a major clue later.
Yeah. Hey, Mark.
Here we go. Not what they see.
Mhm.
They never are.
Points.
Yeah. Now, no kidding. Now, Carl Stryken is from the Netherlands. Is that where Andre is from? Because their
Andre's from
accents
Iceland.
sound very, very similar.
I think he's from Iceland, isn't he?
Norway, isn't he?
Oh,
Where did they film? Where did you say they filmed Snowman? Because he's in it. I think Norway.
I don't know anything about
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's
but,
probably similar. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, I should know. Yeah. I live at the end of a 9-month hallway. Yeah, and weren't you at the bottom of the cliff?
This is actually setting up maybe some of the resentment she has toward.
Oh, yeah.
Brothers.
I would think.
Yes.
I don't think it's setting it up. I think it's well established already.
Eyes wide crossed.
My father? Jeez.
Like my father owns a whorehouse.
And the sad thing about that, it's not even the most effed up thing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me that nobody heard the gunshot?
He did.
Actually, I always suspected that he hadn't turned it off since Waldo. Because fear is the mind killer.
Uh,
Not too cool. Yeah. Not Two-Face. That I always thought was so funny. Oh, way to kill a dick.
Also, ick.
Yeah. That's the other thing. That bullet entered him, so it would have taken the tick with him.
Yep.
How long was I out?
Let's give him a couple of hours to get dressed.
Welcome, Connie.
Is this where the dead end kids live?
And the Mark Frost cameo.
Yep. beep, beep, beep.
Is that what she's dreaming about, or is that a flashback?
Right.
That's reminding the audience who she was.
Okay.
Because the show does kind of forget about her after a while.
Yeah. She doesn't get a lot of time on the show. That's pretty cool, Nate.
The rug?
That reaction is just awesome.
Now, is
Now,
that an indication of an intense experience when your hair goes white like that?
that's the theory, yes, and that's what she said she had dreamt about. Obviously, she's a bit sensitive, like her aunt, but that's a pretty intense one for her because we know what that foreshadows. I suspect at this point, for him to be as giddy as he is, Bob's in full control. So I think that's another part of the white hair thing.
Right.
Yes, this is happening right now.
Yeah.
I have often said that this is the horns making fun of him. All right, that's why they're doing this.
It could be because you know that we've already seen previously how annoyed Ben Horn would get with him.
Yeah.
When he'd get a little weird, you know.
I think that's why their reaction was maybe seen as odd because I think they're just making fun of him. They're just.
Yeah, for a moment. Man down.
Boing.
He doesn't even have to say anything. He just says that.
No.
It's like something out of a Roadrunner cartoon. Just say.
No shoes.
Here we go.
Andy, just sit down.
He's not in his right mind. Oh, well, maybe it is.
No shoes.
New shoes.
Yep.
New shoes.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna
Tell
take a
him,
nap
please.
now.
You should go be seen by the doctor. Is that the last? Is that the last of the lumber?
I don't know. That's right. If it's coming from the lumber mill, it had to have left
Before the
before
fire.
the fire.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
The other option is that it's being brought from a site where they've just felled some trees, and now they've got to divert it to another lumber mill.
This Madam Web prequel is weird. I got these glasses from my mother, who was researching spiders in the Amazon right before she died.
Yeah, right.
Then you're going to be blind unless you get contacts, girl.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, but that's not illegal. She's smoking Pall Malls.
Oh.
Right, Nate. I'm being Have.
Uh-oh.
Margaret Lanterman, good evening.
Is that chewing gum?
Yeah,
Don't
beach
stick that
gum.
on the wall.
Exactly.
What's wrong with you?
And then she puts another one in her mouth. Ow.
Well, it's a Blue Rose file after all. Excuse me.
Mm.
Nobody like that around here, mister. Right. I was stuck with George Clooney all those years.
He's like, I'm getting ready to give you a black eye.
I know.
Ooh.
Hey, he just cleared Leo. Back off. Well, technically.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Look who it is.
Yes. A very disarming gentleman.
maybe.
Are you convinced?
I mean, I suppose.
Well,
Yep, I'm taking all the credit. Fire.
Just. No, Nate, they didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
On the other hand, if I'd
In
met
a
her
lot
back
of
then,
ways, he is
I'd
very
probably look a bit
naive.
different. Meanwhile, where did that come from? Who was that?
Mm.
Here, that varmint.
I do like that blue blouse of hers.
Wait, is this my conjugal visit?
Yeah, right?
Honestly, I have no idea how he survived this. Well, there you go.
If you stick your dick in crazy, you're going to have a good time and a bad time, a great time, a bad time, and then she'll set fire to your house and key your car. I mean, she was kind of smoking hot. I'd like to know what happened to her, though. She kind of went.
Yeah. She was on the practice for a few seasons, and she looked fine then. She was older. There from Boyle.
I'm in jail. That's what's wrong. Why do you even need to ask?
I think she was the villain in this and Men in Black 2.
Right. Well, I'm working on it. There's not much space between these. Wow.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, girl?
So, yeah. Oh, God.
No.
Lucy, Andy, here's a big box of porn.
Yeah.
Behave yourselves. Yeah, we're both everybody goes, whoa!
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh God, that could be
Oh
it.
no! Hospital food.
That looks pretty nasty.
That did
Doc,
not
I'm
look
already
good.
dying. Don't kill me no more. Jeez.
Yep. Then they spoke out intently.
They didn't do it very well.
No.
They,
But
no.
let's be honest, he did want to be able to find it again.
If only they buried the money from Fargo.
What?
Well, then the series wouldn't have happened.
Yes.
Although you'd be surprised how many people thought she did.
Yeah. He's actually spot on.
Mm.
Well, the wife said she was feeling chipper today, so. Well, y'all live inside a dream.
Okay, first off, ick.
Yeah. put out an APB for Big Ed Hurley.
This stuff is actually bubbling. Yeah. Yeah, let's get this out of here.
Why are you kissing her call button?
He's not wrong about that.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
At least he didn't say thanks. I'd love me too. You know?
Yeah.
He's improving.
Someone put Albert back in his can. Yeah.
Except that's not true because he immediately picked up the phone.
Right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that reaction. Wait, what? Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
you?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pete likes to eat, but not that slop.
Right.
Yes, well, so much for the 99-pound soaking wet thing.
Yeah.
She probably has a high metabolism, though. Think about it. she probably I can eat whatever I want. I never gain an ounce.
This week on a very special episode of the Mod Squad.
Right. The Sleepwalkers edition,
Yes.
which apparently takes place in the same universe as The People Under the Stairs.
Well, it's all connected, you know.
Right.
Snow globe adjacent.
Right.
Hope that hillbilly doesn't scream "Best Pie" again. I didn't need to see that earlier.
I was Scully's dad, too, in another life.
Yeah.
It's weird the amount of actors that show up on these shows. Like on the X-Files, the actress that played Vosh on Star Trek: Next Generation was Skinner's wife
Right.
on the
Right.
X-Files.
And, well, now we know how she got on Star Trek.
I like it. So a couple things here. First, he put his
Mhm.
cigarette out before he went to sit with his dad without being told.
Yep.
Second, he's doing the casual lying down thing. Now he sits up to speak to him.
don't think I've ever had a huckleberry pie.
Makes me want to try one though.
Mhm. That hits him hard.
Yeah. And then Bobby Briggs becomes a Jedi.
Well, I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
Sad thing on the surface, Hank is actually seems like a nice guy, right?
On the
Yeah,
surface.
he knows how to manipulate people.
Yeah.
How does he know that? Oh, because he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that fell back into the TV.
Roll credits.
Hmm.
Roserfeld.
Yeah.
And Lucy's looking at him like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
my guy.
Until I'm pissed at him again.
Harry Lime. No.
Should we pause it here?
Oh, is this a longer episode?
I think
I'd
so, because it's
forgotten.
Is
almost
it?
getting to be 10. So I know
Okay.
you have another stream, Troy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You've got an excellent point. I had forgotten that the season premiere was an extended episode.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay. I think we all did, to be honest with you.
All right. All right. Well, there's not a lot to talk about that we haven't said during the episode. We can certainly get to it next week.
We can always wrap it up after we watch the rest of it, and then.
Well, at this point, we're now going to have a shorter episode next week. So, yeah, we'll definitely have time to talk next week.
Okay. All right.
Oops.
Would you like Steven and I to wrap up while you and Ned get
Yeah.
over? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm already starting to change the Cosme over. So,
Gotcha.
all right. I'll see you guys later. Take care.
Bye-bye.
See you on the other side. Bye bye.
Night.
All right.
Good night.
Take care. All right. So, folks, that is the first part of the extended episode, which we forgot was an extended episode of May the Giant Be With You. And we'll do the conclusion next week. Everybody who is on Cosme right now, please remain there because Sherlock Holmes will be beginning here very shortly. All right, so Boomer.
Yes.
Your thoughts on the episode
on-
so far?
On this, well, we just had that nice scene between Bobby and
his father, which does have repercussions, not just through this season, but also through
the
the return as well, because it kind of it begins Bobby's change from being sort of as I referred to him as the wannabe Willem Dafoe to to really kind of straightening himself out, at least up to a certain point. And where we find him in season 3 was certainly not where I was expecting. But I still say that out of all of the characters, it's Bobby that has the greatest character arc.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess when I say that he becomes a Jedi, I'm only half joking. He is very much a changed character when we see him.
Well, sometimes you just
in
need
season
someone
3.
to see the light in you, right?
You do, and yeah.
Cool. But I'll look forward to the rest of next week. I keep forgetting they didn't split this one up in 2 because I know Troy's been doing the what do you call it? The episodes used to have the previews on them, like the network versions, but I guess they still didn't cut this one in half. I would have thought they would have, but oh well. But no, we'll finish it up next week. We'll have a lot to say, but
Indeed.
we could always do the Georgia Gold coffee thing again, maybe another time.
Why not?
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So, all right. Well, that is the show for this evening, folks. Stay tuned over on Troy's channel for his Sherlock Holmes rewatch. I do want to thank everybody who is with us, both on Cosme and in the live chat. I do want to remind anybody who may be coming upon this broadcast later on, if you want to sync up with us, the show is available in its entirety on Paramount Plus. It is also readily available on physical media. So we very much encourage that you pick up a box set of the series. And of course, remember the prequel film Fire Walk with Me as well, which we highly recommend. It's out on, I believe, Criterion has the 4K.
I think they do, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Boomer, what are you going to be up to?
I'll be on Troy's stream this Friday. I think we've discussed it. Will be Star Wars related to some degree, but we may even have a special guest. And then Sunday, I'll be on Geeky Geezers, and we got some news to talk about. Like for instance, a looks like a horror version of Mr. Rogers coming out as a movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was announced, and I don't know, some disturbing PlayStation news that I'm hoping is just a fluke error.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard of this, haven't
I've
you?
heard, yes.
The fact that you know of this and you're not even a gamer, and the fact that it's gotten it, dude. They better make a response to this. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this is just them trying to fix. This was a bug, and they're going to fix it. I'm not getting as doom and gloom as everybody else, but at the same time, it's like, dude, it's like day 2. You've not said anything. Do you want another lawsuit on your hand if this is what I think it is? No. So you better just say, hey, we're going to fix this, and everything's going to go back to the way it was. But
right.
Like I said, I'm going to hold off on the story till at least till Friday. If we don't have an update, I'll just go with what people have been talking about. Okay.
All right. As for myself, Thursday, I will be joining Outlaw Bill for a new show that we're doing called Comedy Greats. We're going to be going in our usual action theater time slot, which is 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Central. And we are going to be watching The Replacements, starring Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman in honor of the NFL draft.
Cool.
And let's see. Later on that night will be my program, Coming Attractions, where you get to find out what I am going to be doing in the next week, up to and including my appearance with Big Al on Films with Friends. This week, we're going to be watching the Kelsey Grammer film Down Periscope. And on the 15th, we're going to be joined by Troy and Netter for Jerry Lewis and The Way, Way Out from 1966. And there will be a new episode of Unscripted on Sunday. Whether or not I still have a channel after that, we'll see. Because I'm going to be covering a topic YouTube has already proven they're not too thrilled about. So, yeah. Okay. So, on behalf of Troy and Netter, Boomer, thank you all for being here. From HQ, the corner of Sparkwood and 21, and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night, take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.